My beloved son, my beloved daughter, do you feel that stirring in your heart right now? That sense that something extraordinary is about to unfold? Have you wondered why you arrived here at this exact moment to hear these words? It is not a coincidence. Nothing in your life has ever been random. And what I'm about to reveal to you in the next few minutes will shift everything you thought you knew about your purpose and your destiny. Have you noticed how certain numbers keep appearing before your eyes? How your dreams have become more vivid, more real? How you feel a protective presence beside you when the path seems darkest? My beloved child, these are not coincidences. They are signs. Signs I have sent through my mighty Archangel Michael to prepare you for what's coming. But listen closely. The time is running out. Yes, you heard that right. Only 4 minutes remain before the gates open fully and your life begins to move in the direction I've divinely designed for you. 4 minutes before the most powerful celestial protection you've ever experienced is activated. 4 minutes before the forces of darkness that have blocked your progress are completely defeated by Michael's flaming sword. Do you understand the weight of this moment? Every second that passes as you hear these words, every heartbeat, every breath, draws me closer to you and brings you closer to the total transformation I've prepared for your life. I'm speaking directly to you. Yes, you. Not to thousands, not to a crowd, but to you. Because your soul has been called at this exact hour to receive this message that could save you from years of unnecessary suffering. Archangel Michael, my most powerful warrior, commander of the heavenly hosts, has set his gaze upon you. He has seen your silent battles, your tears shed in the solitude of night, your whispered prayers when you thought no one was listening. And now, in this very moment, he has received direct orders from me to transform your reality. But first, I need something from you. I need you to show that you're ready to receive this angelic power. Write in the comments, Archangel Michael, I receive your protection. Do it now as you feel this divine energy flowing through your body. Because only those who respond in faith during these first moments will access the fullness of this divine message. My beloved child, as my words echo in your heart, things are happening in the spiritual realm that your human mind can barely begin to comprehend. The heavenly spheres are aligning in a way that hasn't occurred in decades. And you, yes you, have been chosen to be part of this historic moment in eternity. Have you felt a different kind of restlessness in recent days or weeks? It's not ordinary anxiety or daily stress. It's something deeper, something rising from the core of your being. That is my Holy Spirit touching your soul, preparing you, alerting you that something magnificent is about to happen in your life. That unexplainable feeling, that inner certainty that you're standing at the threshold of something new. It's not your imagination, it's real, it's divine, and it's happening right now. Archangel Michael has reported to me that your name has appeared in the heavenly records as someone in need of immediate protection and urgent transformation. Do you know what that means? It means the forces of darkness have been working overtime to keep you in confusion, hopelessness, and stagnation. But I will not allow this to continue, not for one more second. You didn't arrive at this message by accident. You didn't choose to listen by chance. I guided your steps here. I placed the impulse in your heart to search, to click, to stay and listen, even when you had other things to do, because I knew this was the perfect moment. the moment I've been preparing your entire life to speak directly to you. In the 4 minutes before you began hearing this message, intense spiritual battles were fought for your soul. Michael and his warrior angels had to break through the darkness surrounding your mind and heart. They had to sever invisible chains that kept you distant from my presence. And now, because of their victory in that celestial war, my words can reach you without interference. But the battle isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. Now that you've started to hear my voice, now that your heart is open to my message, the forces of evil are furious. They're desperate to disconnect you, to distract you, to plant doubt in your mind about the truth of what you're receiving. They'll try to interrupt you. Your phone may ring, thoughts may intrude, lies may whisper, "This isn't real." But my beloved child, every time you feel that resistance, every time a doubt or distraction arises, it is confirmation that you are in the right place, hearing the right words at the right time. The enemy doesn't fight for what has no value. He doesn't resist what won't radically transform your life. The 4 minutes I mentioned are not arbitrary. They are prophetic. They represent the 4 seasons of transformation your life will pass through in the coming days. 1. Winter of liberation, where everything that has harmed you will die definitively. 2. Spring of awakening, where new opportunities will begin to blossom along your path. 3. Summer of abundance, where you will reap blessings sown through your tears and prayers. 4. Autumn of wisdom, where you will fully understand your divine purpose on this earth. Each of these 4 prophetic minutes is guarded by a different type of angel. In the first minute, seraphim are purifying your heart with holy fire, burning away resentment, bitterness, and pain carried for years. In the second minute, cherubim are illuminating your mind with heavenly wisdom, revealing truths that were once hidden. In the third minute, thrones are establishing divine order in your circumstances, reorganizing your life according to my perfect will. In the fourth minute, Archangel Michael is taking his place as your permanent guardian, your unshakable protector. My beloved child, understand, these are not abstract concepts or poetic metaphors. This is as real as the air you breathe, as true as the beat of your heart. Right now, as you listen to these words, your energy field is being realigned with heavenly frequencies. Your aura is being cleansed of all spiritual contamination. Your destiny is being rewritten in the books of heaven. And all of this is happening because I have seen your heart. I've seen how you've cried in secret, how you've prayed even when it felt like your prayers went unheard, how you've held on to faith when everything around you seemed to fall apart. I've seen your faithfulness in the small things, your generosity even when you had little, your ability to forgive even when deeply wounded. That's why Archangel Michael received direct orders from me to intervene in your situation right now. Not in a week, not in a month, not when you feel more prepared. Now. Because divine timing is perfect, and this is your moment. This is your kairos, your appointed time to experience a breakthrough that will change everything. You feel that energy rushing through your body as you hear these words, that divine electricity tingling your skin, that loving yet powerful presence filling the space around you. That is not your imagination, my beloved child. That is the very presence of Archangel Michael manifesting in your physical dimension to confirm that everything you're hearing is absolutely real and true. Now pause for a moment and reflect on something deeply important. Of all the people in the world who could be hearing this message right now, you are the one who is here. Not your neighbor, not your sibling, not your best friend. You. And this is not a cosmic coincidence or a random accident. This is the result of a very specific decision I made in the courts of heaven exactly 21 days ago. 21 days ago, my beloved child, there was an extraordinary gathering in heaven, not a routine meeting like those we hold daily to oversee the order of the universe. This was an emergency gathering, called specifically because your situation had reached a critical point that required immediate divine intervention. Archangel Michael stood before my throne with a detailed report on your spiritual, emotional, and physical condition. He showed me how the forces of darkness have been working systematically to destroy your faith, to convince you that you're alone, and to make you believe your prayers are meaningless. He revealed how they've been blocking your blessings, delaying your answers, and creating obstacles where I had prepared open doors. But he also showed me something else. He showed me your heart. He showed me how, despite all the pain, all the disappointments, and all the moments you've felt abandoned, there is a flame within you that refuses to go out. A flame of faith, of hope, of love for me that not even the full force of hell has been able to extinguish. And when I saw that flame, when I saw your pure heart fighting against the darkness, my fatherly heart was deeply moved. In that moment, my beloved son, my beloved daughter, I made a decision that will change the course of your story forever. I said to Archangel Michael, "Go and prepare the way. This child of mine will receive a special visitation. They will experience my power in a way they've never known before. But first, we needed a way to speak to you directly, without interference, without distractions, without the enemy's lies contaminating the message. And so began the divine process that brought you here, to this exact moment. For the past 21 days, Michael and his angels have been working tirelessly to prepare this encounter. They've been removing invisible obstacles from your path. They've been influencing circumstances so you'd have the exact free time to hear this message. They've been stirring your heart with holy restlessness so you'd seek spiritual answers. Do you remember that strange feeling you've had over the last 3 weeks? That sense that something big was about to happen, though you couldn't quite explain it. That inner stirring that led you to seek spiritual content more often than usual. That was my Holy Spirit working within you, preparing you, sensitizing you, tuning your heart to receive exactly what you're receiving now. My beloved child, Archangel Michael, is not just a powerful angel. He is the commander-in-chief of all heavenly hosts, the warrior who has never lost a battle, the defender of my chosen people. When I assign Michael to a specific case, it means the situation has been classified as top priority in the heavenly realm. It means I have decided to intervene personally and supernaturally in your life. And do you know why I made this decision right now? Because I've seen what's coming in your future if I don't act immediately. I've seen how the enemy has been preparing a final assault against your faith, your purpose, and your destiny. He's been waiting for the perfect moment to launch his most devastating offensive, designed specifically to make you give up on everything I've placed in your heart. But I've also seen something else, my beloved child. I've seen the incredible glory waiting on the other side of this trial. I've seen the powerful ministry you will develop when you emerge victorious from this season. I've seen the lives you will touch, the souls you will win for my kingdom, and the eternal impact you will have on this generation. That's why I cannot allow the enemy to succeed in his malicious plan against you. Archangel Michael has reported that in the last 72 hours, demonic activity around your life has intensified alarmingly. The spirits of depression, anxiety, discouragement, and hopelessness have been working around the clock, trying to break your spiritual resistance. They've been whispering constant lies in your ear. God has forgotten you. Your prayers don't matter. There's no hope for your situation. You're destined to fail. But what these demons didn't know is that every lie they whispered, every attack they launched, every attempt to destroy you was being recorded in the courts of heaven as further evidence to justify my supernatural intervention in your life. Every tear you've shed has been another drop in the cup of divine justice, now overflowing and demanding vengeance against your spiritual enemies. My beloved child, I want you to understand something essential. Archangel Michael does not waste time on minor issues. He doesn't get involved in small or temporary problems. When Michael receives orders to intervene, it means we're dealing with matters of eternal destiny, divine purpose, and plans that transcend your current human understanding. The fact that Michael has focused his attention on your life right now means I see something in you that perhaps you haven't yet seen in yourself. I see glorious potential waiting to be revealed. I see a special anointing about to be poured out over your life. I see doors about to swing wide open. I see blessings ready to be released. I see victories waiting to be claimed. But I also see the fierce resistance that hell will raise against all of it. That's why you needed angelic protection before your breakthrough season began. That's why Michael had to establish a spiritual perimeter of security around your life before I began to move my hand powerfully in your circumstances. Right now, as you hear these words, there are 12 warrior angels of Michael's rank strategically positioned around your physical location. You cannot see them with your natural eyes, but they are there. They are patrolling the spiritual airspace above your head. They are monitoring every entrance and exit of your home. They are intercepting every fiery dart the enemy tries to launch against your mind and heart. These 12 angels have received strict orders to remain with you until the full transformation I've decreed for your life is complete. They will not abandon their post under any circumstance. They will not allow any demon to approach you without divine authorization. They are creating a supernatural atmosphere of peace, faith, hope, and expectation around your life. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, you must understand that these 4 prophetic minutes are not something you will experience multiple times in your life. This is a one-time, unrepeatable moment I have prepared specifically for this exact point in your personal story. If you waste it, if you don't receive it with faith, if you allow distractions or doubts to contaminate this sacred moment, it may be years before another opportunity like this arises. That's why Archangel Michael received orders to create an atmosphere of maximum spiritual focus around you right now. That's why the voices of hell that normally shout lies in your ear have been silenced. That's why you feel this supernatural peace, this tangible divine presence, this overwhelming sense of being wrapped in my love. But I want you to know something else. These 4 minutes are not just for you. They are also for everyone connected to you, through family, friendship, marriage, or ministry. Your transformation will create waves of blessing that will touch dozens, perhaps hundreds of people within your circle of influence. When you emerge from these 4 prophetic minutes, you will not be the same person who began listening to this message. You will walk differently, speak differently, think differently, believe differently. You will radiate a divine presence that will be immediately recognizable to everyone around you. People will begin to ask, "What happened to you? What changed? Why is your light so different?" And that's when you'll have the opportunity to testify of my power, speak of my faithfulness, and share the supernatural experience you are having right now. The divine clock is ticking. Every second counts. Every word you hear is charged with eternal destiny. Do not let anything or anyone distract you from fully receiving what I have for you in this sacred, unrepeatable moment. Before we continue, I need you to do something that will specifically activate the power of these 4 prophetic minutes in your life. Write in the comments, "These 4 minutes are changing my destiny." Do it now, with faith, with expectation, with absolute certainty that I always fulfill my promises to those who believe and obey me. A fierce battle in the spirit realm. My beloved child, I must speak to you about something very serious happening in the spiritual realm right now. As you listen to these words of life, as your heart opens to receive my love and my promises, demonic forces are working frantically to interrupt this divine communication between us. At this very moment, a fierce battle is being fought in the heavenly realms directly above your location. This is not symbolic or metaphorical. It is a real war with real spiritual weapons between my angels led by Michael and the hosts of darkness, desperate to prevent you from fully receiving the message I'm sending through these anointed words. Have you noticed, my beloved child, how since you began listening to this message, your mind has tried to wander? How suddenly you've remembered unfinished tasks, worries, problems that need solving. How you've felt the urge to check your phone, pause the video, or do something else instead of continuing to listen. These are not normal or natural thoughts. They are fiery darts launched directly by the demons of distraction, who have received specific orders from their infernal commanders to pull you out of this sacred moment at any cost, because they know something you may not yet fully understand. This message carries the power to set you free, forever, from the grip of darkness. For decades, my beloved son, my beloved daughter, the forces of evil have built complex strongholds around your mind and heart. They've established negative belief systems that make you question my love for you. They've planted seeds of distrust that cause you to doubt my promises. They've created thought patterns that keep you focused on your circumstances instead of my limitless possibilities. These demonic fortresses weren't built overnight. They are the result of years of patient, systematic work by the enemy. Every time you experienced disappointment and didn't process the pain properly, demons took advantage and established footholds of bitterness in your heart. Every time a prayer seemed unanswered according to your expectations, they planted seeds of doubt about my faithfulness. Every time someone betrayed you, abandoned you, or wounded you deeply, the demons of rejection and fear of abandonment set up permanent camps in your soul. Every time you failed at something important, made a significant mistake, or missed a crucial goal, the demons of condemnation and guilt built mental prisons to keep you chained to your past. But what these demons didn't expect, my beloved child, was that I would personally intervene in your life. Right now. They didn't expect me to send my most powerful archangel to establish a zone of protection around you. They didn't expect me to speak to you directly with words so full of divine authority that their strongholds would begin to crumble instantly. That's why they're in total panic right now. That's why they're launching desperate attacks to pull you out of this moment. Because they know that if you stay here, if you keep listening, if you fully receive what I'm imparting to you, they will lose control over your life forever. The nature of these dark forces. My beloved child, you must understand something fundamental about these forces. They are not ordinary demons. They are high-ranking principalities and powers in the infernal hierarchy, specialists in destroying destinies I've marked for greatness. The demonic prince assigned specifically to ruin your life is named Abaddon, the Destroyer. This superior demon has studied your family history for generations, searching for patterns, weaknesses, and entry points he can exploit to keep you from your divine purpose. He has built a complex network of subordinate demons, each specializing in a specific area of your life. The demon of procrastination, who causes you to delay important decisions until opportunities close. The demon of low self-worth, who constantly whispers that you're not good enough to receive my blessings. The demon of confusion, who clouds your spiritual discernment so you can't distinguish my voice from false ones. The demon of discouragement, who magnifies your problems and minimizes my power to solve them. But there is one more, particularly dangerous in this moment, the demon of selective unbelief. This demon doesn't stop you from believing in me entirely. That would be too obvious. Instead, it allows you to believe in my existence, in my general love for humanity, in my abstract power, but blocks you from believing that I care about your personal problems, that I want to bless you specifically, that I am speaking directly to you right now. This demon is subtle and sophisticated. It makes you think you're being humble, when in reality it's keeping you trapped in false humility that prevents you from receiving what I have for you. It convinces you that it's more spiritual to doubt the specific messages I send, when true spirituality is receiving everything your Heavenly Father wants to give you with childlike faith. The battle over your mind. Right now, as you continue listening to these words, this demon of selective unbelief is working overtime. It's whispering thoughts like, "This is too good to be true. This can't really be God speaking to me. This is just another video on the internet. You're being naive to believe this." But I want you to know something, my beloved child. Every one of those thoughts of doubt is further confirmation that you are receiving something truly powerful and transformative. Hell doesn't waste energy attacking things that have no value. Demons don't fight to destroy what won't change your life. That's why, in this very moment, Archangel Michael has launched what we call a spiritual emergency cleansing operation around your life. Heaven's protection over you. 12 warrior angels of the Seraphim class are forming a perimeter of holy fire around your current location. Any demon that tries to approach you is instantly repelled by the blazing glory of my presence. 6 cherubim angels are strategically positioned around your mind, intercepting every thought of doubt, every whisper of distrust, every attempt at mental distraction before it reaches your awareness. They are creating a heavenly filter that allows only thoughts aligned with my truth to enter your mind. Three angels of the throne's class are working directly on your emotional heart, healing old wounds, removing emotional scars, restoring your ability to trust, to hope, to believe in good things. They are releasing divine hormones of joy, peace, and hope directly into your emotional system. And Archangel Michael himself is standing directly behind you, sword of fire drawn, cutting every spiritual cord, every invisible tie, every demonic line of communication that tries to connect with you during this sacred time. A vision of what's happening now. My beloved child, I want you to visualize something with me right now. Close your eyes for a moment and see with the eyes of your spirit what is happening around you. See the golden light of my glory filling the space where you are. See the blue flames of holy fire forming a wall of protection that no demon can penetrate. See Archangel Michael, majestic and powerful, with 6 wings extended, radiating divine authority. His eyes are like flames of fire, piercing through every lie of the enemy. His sword is not just a weapon, it is an extension of my justice, capable of cutting through any spiritual chain, no matter how old or strong. See all the other angels working in perfect coordination, like a heavenly military team. Some are singing songs of victory that are breaking generational curses. Others are pouring holy oil over your head, anointing your mind to receive divine revelation. Others are weaving a mantle of protection around your future, ensuring that the blessings I'm about to release in your life cannot be intercepted by enemy forces. This is not fantasy, my beloved child. This is exactly what is happening in the spiritual realm as you remain in this moment of direct communication with me. This protection is not temporary. And the most beautiful part of all, this angelic protection is not temporary. It will not disappear when you finish hearing this message. It will remain with you. It will walk with you in the days and weeks ahead as my perfect plan for your life unfolds completely. But I need something from you right now, my beloved child. I need you to make a conscious decision to reject every lie the enemy has planted in your mind about yourself, about me, about your future. Declare with your voice, out loud if possible, that you renounce all doubt, all unbelief, all distrust that has kept you separated from my blessings. And as a visible sign of this renunciation, write in the comments, I renounce all doubt and receive the truth of God. Because when you declare, verbally and in writing, your decision to fully align with my truth, you activate powerful spiritual laws that force demonic forces to permanently retreat from those specific areas of your life. A revelation of my fatherly care. What I'm about to reveal to you will forever change how you understand my fatherly care for you. Before you were born, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I had already assigned a special contingent of protective angels specifically for your life. I'm not speaking of generic or shared angels. I'm speaking of heavenly beings created solely for the purpose of guarding you, protecting you, and helping you fulfill your divine destiny. Your primary guardian angel is named Uriel, which means fire of God. Your guardian angel Uriel has been with you since the moment you took your first breath on this earth. He has recorded every prayer you've ever spoken, collected every tear you've shed, and documented every act of faith you've demonstrated. Even in the most difficult moments, His specific mission is to ensure that you arrive fully prepared for every situation I've allowed in your life for your spiritual growth and development. But Uriel does not work alone, my beloved son, my beloved daughter. He oversees a team of 7 specialized angels, each assigned to a specific area of your life. Raphael, the angel of healing, is responsible for maintaining your physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Every time you've recovered from illness, overcome emotional turmoil, or found renewed strength after a trial, Raphael has been working directly on your behalf. Gabriel, the angel of divine communication, ensures that my messages reach you clearly and at the right time. Every time you've had a gut feeling that saved you from trouble, every time you've felt my voice whispering direction in your heart, every time you've received supernatural confirmation about an important decision, Gabriel has been the channel through which I've spoken to you. Shamuel, the angel of divine love, works to ensure you never lack the tangible experience of my unconditional love. In moments when you've felt alone, questioned whether I truly care, or doubted my love, Shamuel has been working intensely to create circumstances, encounters, and signs that remind you how precious you are to my heart. Jophiel, the angel of divine wisdom, helps you discern truth from error, my will from worldly distractions. Every time you've made a wise decision that spared you future trouble, avoided a trap of the enemy, or chosen the right path at a critical crossroads, Jophiel has been illuminating your understanding with heavenly insight. Ariel, the angel of divine provision, ensures you never lack what you truly need to fulfill my will for your life. Every time financial resources arrived just in time, every time job opportunities opened when you needed them most, every time unexpected help came, Ariel was coordinating events in the natural realm to meet your needs. Raguel, the angel of divine justice, ensures that every injustice committed against you is eventually avenged, and every good deed you've done is properly rewarded. Every time someone mistreated you and later faced consequences, every time your integrity was vindicated after being unfairly questioned, every time you received recognition for something good done in secret, Raguel was working to establish justice on your behalf. Metatron, the angel of divine presence, creates specific moments of supernatural encounter between you and me. This moment you're experiencing right now, this divine connection you feel as you hear these words, this tangible presence of my love surrounding you, is the result of Metatron's work, crafting the perfect conditions for our intimate communion. These 8 angels have been working as a perfectly coordinated team throughout your life. But especially over the last 40 days, they've been preparing something extraordinary. They've been establishing what we call in heaven a maximum protection protocol around your life. Because I have decreed that you are entering the most important and most spiritually contested season of your existence. This protocol is not automatically activated for everyone. It is something I authorize specifically for sons and daughters who have shown faithfulness in trials, who have held on to faith through difficult seasons, who have continued seeking me even when it seemed I wasn't answering their prayers. Under this maximum protection protocol, every area of your life is placed under 24-hour angelic supervision. Your home is being constantly patrolled by warrior angels who block any demonic influence from entering. Your workplace is being monitored by angels of divine favor who create opportunities and open doors others can't even see. Your vehicle is being escorted by angels of safety who prevent accidents and protect your travels. Most powerfully, your mind and heart are being guarded by angels of divine peace who automatically filter out negative thoughts, destructive emotions, and harmful impulses the enemy tries to inject into your emotional system. This means you will begin to experience levels of peace, joy, and hope that you haven't felt in years, perhaps ever. Proactive interception of demonic attacks. This heavenly protection also includes what we call proactive interception of demonic attacks. My angels don't wait for demons to strike before defending you. Instead, they constantly monitor the strategic meetings of hell where attacks against my people are planned. And when your name appears in those meetings, my angels act immediately to dismantle those plans before they can be executed. For example, 3 days ago, the demonic prince over your region received direct orders from Satan to organize a coordinated attack against your health, finances, and family relationships, designed specifically to break you just before you could receive this message of liberation and transformation. But Gabriel intercepted those demonic communications and immediately reported to Michael, who authorized a preventive operation that resulted in the capture and temporary imprisonment of all demons involved in that malicious plan. This protection is a gift, not a reward. My beloved child, understand this. This protection is not something you have to earn or deserve. It is a free gift of my fatherly love for you. It does not depend on perfect behavior, theological understanding, or spiritual maturity. It depends solely on my sovereign decision to bless and protect you, because you are my child, because I love you with eternal love. But there is something you can do to activate this protection more fully in your life. You can recognize it. You can give thanks for it. You can declare it over your life with faith and authority. When you verbally declare that you are under the protection of my angels, when you specifically thank them for the work they are doing on your behalf, when you officially welcome them to operate freely in every area of your life, you open legal doors in the spiritual realm that allow them to work with greater freedom and effectiveness. So now, my beloved son, my beloved daughter, I need you to write in the comments, I activate my total heavenly protection. And as you write these words, I want you to feel each of your 8 assigned angels receiving expanded authorization to work on your behalf in ways that will completely surprise you in the coming days.